Getting into TF2 it isn't easy. The first match you'll probably play will either be a casual froyo scrim, or you'll be bearing witness to the rise of the mighty machines. It can sometimes feel like a miracle that you ever found this game fun in the first place. I'm always looking at new players walking to the wrong point or getting spawn camped and think to myself, are these people actually having fun? But if you think back, it's something we all have to go through. It's more than a hurdle, it's a roadblock. It's a rite of passage. Being fucked up the arse so insanely hard don't just make you feel gay as hell, it makes you stronger and gives you a goal in mind. I want to be that player. It's all a part of a cycle. Every pro starts somewhere, and while TF2 can feel overwhelming at the start, by the end of it, you'll be the one sitting where I am, showing the next generation of players how it's done. So listen up, my goat C's and goat she's. If you're feeling down in Dust Bowl, I want you to watch this video as I explain the importance of bad players. I feel like I should preface something really important before I get too far into this video. Integral part to the game's longevity and was one of the main reasons why the game is still alive to this day. You can make as many videos or host as many events as you want, but the truth of the matter is none of that would even matter without a consistent stream of fresh meat. Every Merfoid has the potential of turning into the next Geel, Lazy Purple, or with enough luck, the new German Pia.
12,000 views.
Pillars of the community started out where everyone does, the hatless noob not knowing shutters from shotguns, so it always baffles me that the term free-to-play has become some sort of slur in the community. Just let it be known that this channel is a safe space for all bottom fragging spies, all the way to that one sniper who doesn't realise you can shoot through glass in the year 2023. We want our game to keep chugging on in the same way it has been for over a decade now. We really need all the help we can get, because I don't think the innovators at Valve are going to be gearing up into action anytime soon. So please, the next time you see someone picking on the new guy, maybe stand up for them. You could be the difference between keeping them from quitting or going on to become a lifelong member of this community. It gets a little bit more nuanced than just having new community members. Something that probably doesn't come to mind for a lot of people is new players need each other. I'll try putting it this way. Imagine you've just installed the game and you jump into a quaint little game of Upward. You pick the coolest looking class and you ready yourself as you hear the mission begins in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Open the spawn gate and...
Fucking beast!
Doesn't sound too fun, does it? When the only players you're going up against are grizzled veterans who spend more hours on the game than they have enjoying the great outdoors. You've got an unclimbable skill curve of matching these people who would turn away most potential new players. We can see this in other games such as Quake. Every little mechanic has been exploited and mastered to the complete extreme that any new player will struggle to go 10 seconds without being immediately assassinated by 10 veterans. From the furthest ends of the scale, let's look at a game like Melee. I hope you like early stocks and true combos because you won't be seeing much of anything else. Don't lose all hope though, because thankfully, pubs haven't reached the levels of your average Melee match just yet. Most matches come with an even spread in the skill lobby. New players still have that wiggle room to learn the ropes, whilst keeping experienced players with enough variety and challenge to push themselves even further. While casual will never be perfect, there are definitely opportunities for new players to succeed. Support classes like Medic and Engineer can be picked up and be helpful to anyone, anytime. And if you're joining a pub that's already on a roll, you don't have to be banny to spawn camp a desperate team. Casual isn't perfect, and a lot of the time you might just end up getting fucked. But thankfully, there's a lot more better ways to get into TF2 aside from casual. And don't ask me, ask some of the most die-hard TF2 veterans. What was the catalyst that led these people focusing their lives on a game that MatPat said was worse than Overwatch? Well, according to them,
My first game was probably on Turbine, and I just kept getting my ass handed to me at all times.
Fun, it was silly, it was fast. It probably ended as soon as I joined.
did you do well?
Probably not.
I remember my friend had invited me over to his house, and I had always seen this game on the Orange Box, but I was never able to play it, so I was like really excited.
My first game of TF2, I was trying to play Medic on Dust Bowl, and I didn't know how to Uber charge, so everyone kept making fun of me, and they called me Bad Doctor, and I was 13, so that hurt my feelings.
Very confusing. I tried to harvest metal as I would in Fortnite, but I didn't know what Fortnite was. I was playing Twofold, and it was very shit.
Absolutely. Had a lot of fun.
No, I did not have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I got my ass kicked, but I had fun.
No, but then I joined the game not wanting to give up, and then I did have fun.
Honestly, still, yeah, I was having a lot of fun. Even though I was shit and my laptop could run the game at like 5 frames, I was having so much fun.
Anytime I was like, man, this is not fun, I would join like community servers or some like bullshit like CP Orange, and I was like, this is the most fun I've having in my entire life.
I saw a guy with a cool hat, and I was like, how'd you get that? And I kept asking him, but I think he had his chat off.
I knew I could like not get my ass kicked if I played more, and
Okay.
it felt fair that I got my ass kicked.
The community, and also the fact that I was able to bully people because I was good at the game at 11 years old.
Absolutely, from like the default settings to like absolutely no skill-based matchmaking whatsoever.
I think that the community kind of makes it hard for a lot of the time now, only because ever since 2016 when Overwatch came out, people have been talking about how it's a dead game and how it's not going anywhere, so it's not worth playing.
I don't think it's a hard game to get into at all. No, I think as long as you have the patience to deal with some of the more trolly aspects, I guess, you're gonna have a lot of fun if you look past that stuff.
For new players, watch lots of Nilst.
Enjoy the little moments because that's what you're gonna remember, not the fact that you lost on a 3-hour game of Double Cross.
Explore all the different game modes. Go to the Manco store and rent different weapons to try them out, because you don't have to wait until you find them.
Learn how to rocket jump.
Play with somebody who plays TF2 a lot, and you'll have fun.
Look at tons of guides and stuff, like old guides, and I'll just have fun in like 2-hour walkway or whatever.
Just play on community servers at first.
So from interviewing all these people, it's safe to gather that while most people had an iffy experience starting out with TF2, they eventually got there in the end via one way or another. A lot of popular ways I heard were inspirations from big YouTube channels, guides they saw, or the community itself. From a seasoned player's experience, I'm gonna be straight up. Shit players, we need you. See, if every game I queued for, I was fighting 6,000 anime god gamers, I'll need to have a full closet of keyboards spare. I genuinely think that this is part of the reason why Faceit never took off. Elo's great for a competitive experience, but it basically crushes TF2's random casual nature. There's a certain mood to farming kills. It builds your confidence and lets your mind fade into the game's world. Just having new players to pummel when I'm bored might actually be the reason why I've racked over 3,000 hours on TF2 and not, let's say, Brawlhalla. I know this all sounds sadistic as fuck.
Fucking ruined my life.
But sign up to a tournament right now and let me know how much fun you have. I'll be checking in the comments. If you're someone who's been interested in TF2 for the longest time and you just can't find the source in casual, let me introduce you to what I call free-to-play paradise. Trade servers, or just community servers entirely, are the perfect place for any inspiring player. The maps are small, simple, and easy to wrap your head around. There's no objective, so you can rack up kills, talk to people, go FK, wank out of... No. The beauty of a community server comes down to one thing, the community. People aren't moaning at you for playing Spy or complaining about their ping most of the time. They're just chatting, being friendly and social. 3 things that comp players lack entirely.
Shut the fuck up!
You won't feel threatened, the skill ceiling is low, and it's the perfect way to play the game at your own pace and just have fun. So if you have that friend who sees you play TF2 all the time and wonder what the big deal is, try hopping up an old game of Trade Plaza and they might just understand what you're talking about with this game. Whether you're Habib coming off a scrim or Zaza King Freddy bottom scoring on Dust Bowl, TF2 is a home for you. There's a place out there where you don't have to feel so outclassed all the time. We may not be in the golden era anymore, but you, the new player, are the game's lifeline. And I know a lot of the time it may come as that we hate you and we want you to die! But in reality, me as well as the rest of the community could not be more thankful for filling our lobbies, trying your best, and giving our decade-old game a chance to shine against the new Fortnite season. I know for a fact that when I'm 90 and I can't tell a backscatter from a back scratcher, you'll be there to help me push the payload cart. So keep on playing, because it's only going up from here. You know, all this talk about people starting on TF2 and, you know, new players just kind of holds true to me as well, and it reminds me of when I first got into TF2. God, that was a while ago. On like 9 years. I remember it like it was yesterday.
What I'd do to go back. Good times.
Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Shit!